Still back in South Florida, here in Miami. The Canes with a 7-0 lead over Georgia Tech as we begin the second quarter. And Georgia Tech dodging bullets. They've got the football back. They run the option, the pitch to Roddy Jones. And Jones close to a first down. Well, it was a sloppy first quarter for Georgia Tech. Miami had the ball for almost 10 of the first.
Let's see if Georgia Tech gets back on rhythm right now.
Up the middle for Sims. Second down and 6. And again, the dive up the middle for a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Support the run.
Washington has no chance to make the pitch to Orwin Smith. He wanted to run the option, and he could barely get out from under center before Denzel Perryman was there to bring him down.
The thing Miami's doing a great job of, you're going to see the linebacker just shoot the gap right here. Right there. Al Golden's doing a good job of not sitting back, reading it. He's attacking the mesh point between the quarterback and where the option fake happens. I like the way they're playing this triple option.
Sean Poole's last punt was a big one, and this time not nearly as much. A shank. This will go out of bounds. That might be near midfield. Miami will have the football at their own 44. Al Golden, the new head coach, of course, this year at Miami, takes the job back in the winter, and then in the summer, this begins. A very well-publicized Yahoo Sports investigation that uncovers Nevin Shapiro, a former booster who's now in prison for being part of a $930 million Ponzi scheme. Well, he is giving illegal benefits to 72 players. And August 22nd, 15 student athletes are under review. August 30th, 8 players, including Ja'Cory Harris, suspended anywhere from 1 to 6 games. Here's Lamar Miller. He picks up about 9 yards. So you begin the season, as Al Golden told us, your best linebacker in Sean Spence, arguably your best wide receiver in Travis Benjamin, and you lose on the road to begin the season, as Miller is able to pick up a Miami first down, and that kind of began the roller coaster year that Miami has had.
Who weren't even there last year. So that's a tough situation. I think Al Golden has done a tremendous job stabilizing this situation.
A little bubble screen to Benjamin. And Travis Benjamin bumped out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7, hand off to Mike James. And James is caught behind the line.
This Georgia Tech defense here, the scramble look by the defensive line. That's what you call voodoo right there.
Harris on 3rd and 8, in some trouble, and throws it away. Again, that allows the Canes to play field position. And it looks like Al Golden, who was slated to be certainly a player on that defensive line, he's the last player of the group that was suspended to still be out. Today is his first game back. Bobbled ball, it's loose inside the 5. Into the end zone, that'll be a Miami touchdown. JoJo Nicholas with the recovery as Zach Lasky couldn't hold on to the punt. It has been a first half of self-inflicted wounds for Georgia Tech. And for the most part, they've got no one to blame but themselves for being down 14-0.
As a punt returner, if you don't catch it in the air, then the best thing to do is get away from it. Not a simple decision for Lasky to make, but he should have just gotten away from that ball.
Good kick to the corner, about 2 yards deep. This time Zenon brings it out. And he's heading in the wrong direction. Can't even get back to the 10-yard line. All right, Reese, thanks very much. Terrible field position for Georgia Tech. Maybe squeezing out a yard, Tevin Washington, as you could see. Tony Zenon got an earful.
Teams will look back on this game and say it was a turning point of their season. You feel that right now for Georgia Tech.
Washington up the seam. Great job to hold on to the football by Embry Peoples. He took a shot.
You're going to see Peoples, just the slot back. You'll see him come into your screen from the left. Wide open right there. Takes a shot and holds on to that ball.
Starter at cornerback replaced by a senior, Lee Chambers. 1st and 10. That was a big conversion for Georgia Tech. The toss to Smith. Orwin Smith tried to turn the corner and got shut down after a gain of a couple.
2nd down completion a minute ago was big in this game.
2nd down and long carry here by Tevin Washington.
Right here on 3rd and 5 for Georgia Tech.
Washington will try to throw for it. Sets up the screen to Orwin Smith. Orwin Smith picks up a block and picks up the 1st down. A well-designed screenplay for Georgia Tech. Option to the near side. The pitch finds its way to Jones. So check that Embry Peoples, and he picks up about 7 yards on 1st down. Now it's
they couldn't just make up their mind.
If you're a Dolphin fan, though, it's Joe Robbie Stadium. And that looks like a 1st down carry as Georgia Tech gets to midfield with a fresh set of downs.
In his head. You're not going to be able to stop it all. It comes down to, can Georgia Tech execute enough?
Peoples lost 2. Sean Spence, number 8 in America in tackles for loss per game, averaging over 1.5 tackles for loss per game. Picks up another one there. Now it's 2nd and 12.
You're going to see the middle linebacker right here. He's going to get out and take the pitch to the wide side of the field. Unblocked.
Ninth play of the drive brings up 2nd and 12. Washington, quarterback draw. A gain of 3. Again, Sean Spence there to help make the stop along with Jimmy
Al Golden made the move to the 4-3.
Spence only 6 foot, 225 pounds. Here comes the blitz, and they screen behind it. Perfectly done by Georgia Tech, and David Sims spins for the 1st down.
Screens are from teams that drop back and throw it a lot. Georgia Tech, who never throws it, 2 big screen pass conversions.
Great drive so far for Georgia Tech. Preston Lyons up the middle. Let's go back to that. Reese, it's 14-0. Miami on top of Georgia Tech. But Tech driving. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Washington gained no more than a yard. Denzel Perryman again made the stop. 4 down territory here for Georgia Tech.
He's going to run the ball here, go for it on 4th down.
They give it to Lyons. He moves the pile very close to a 1st down. It looks like he has it. Maybe a foot past our 1st down. 1st and 10, Georgia Tech. 13th play of the drive. On the toss, it's Embry Peoples. He gets popped after a gain of about 5. So it'll be 2nd down and medium for Tech. Ray Armstrong came up and delivered the blow on Peoples.
Room to work out. I think for Georgia Tech is how do we handle these plugging linebackers from Miami?
Washington scoots through. Very close to another 1st down.
It's Georgia Tech number 2 in all of college ball, 60%. So this is what this offense is built for right here, these 3rd and shorts.
Washington keeps it, and he's got it.
He carried it 32 times against Maryland, 26 times last week against Virginia. A lot on those little quarterback follows right there in short yardage.
17th play of the drive. Washington keeps the clock moving as well, gets to the 10-yard line with 1:48 to go in the 1st half. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Talks about here made it 7. So you have to think this is a running down. And then I think he would go for it on 4th down, depending on what he gains on this play.
The toss to Orwin Smith. Gets to the edge. Orwin Smith at the pylon. Dragged down. Is he in? No signal yet.
Stop the clock. And he's looking at that minute 4 left. He doesn't want to give Miami the ball back, particularly with the kicking problems Georgia Tech has had.
Washington on the keeper, and it is a Georgia Tech touchdown. What a drive by the Yellow Jackets. About 10 minutes off the clock. And they finally get on the board with 1:02 to go here in the 1st half.
Touchdown.
Justin Moore for the point after. So Georgia Tech gets on the board. And remember, Tech gets the ball to start the 3rd quarter. He's still with 2 timeouts and a minute on the clock, and a terrific return man. And Travis Benjamin, if he can bring one back. David Scully Squibs it deep, and it takes a hop up to Benjamin. Benjamin has a lane. Travis Benjamin in plus territory all the way down to the Georgia Tech 46-yard line. Rod Sweeting might have saved the touchdown.
If they don't call that timeout, it's down to 13 seconds right now, and that's a world of difference. Again, a good job by Travis Benjamin of setting that up like he was going straight up the middle of the field and then got it out there to his wall. But kicking game nightmares. That's 5, I think I've counted so far in the first half for Georgia Tech.
Play action for Ja'Cory Harris. All the time in the world. Up the seam for Streeter. He's got it. Inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line.
And then he comes all the way across the field. And Ja'Cory Harris off the play action has him knocking on the goal line here.
Harris flips it end zone. Almost intercepted.
Wow.
Intended again.
Because they're obviously in field goal position right here.
Harris only 5 for 15.
It's a good drawdown right here, I think, if you're Miami.
There it is to Lamar Miller. Right up the middle. Walks into the end zone with a Canes touchdown. So Paul Johnson watches his offense eat up over 9 minutes of the clock just to get on the board. And then the squib kick return, not executed well. Benjamin brings it into plus territory. And 37 seconds later, the Canes just erase the touchdown. They've got the nearly 14-point lead again, but they might have just lost their right tackle.
And we talk about locker room alert again. Obviously, kicking game #1 if you're Georgia Tech. But that's not a specific thing. That's a lot of different areas.
Right back to a 14-point lead for Miami. You called for the draw. You've coached football in your life.
You're going to get this big guard pulling around on kind of a lead draw play right here. But just the cutback, the vision right there of creasing by Lamar Miller. One of the smartest guys I've ever been around. One of the best coaches I've ever been around. That simple quote really does say it all. A lot of times it's easier said than done, though. You know that run's coming. Stopping it's the hard part.
Returnable kick for Orwin Smith from the 2. He finds a little cutback lane and gets depleted at the 24-yard line by Tyrone Cornelius. We're taking no chances. Georgia Tech will take a knee, and it'll be a 14-point Miami lead at halftime.
I think Georgia Tech will come out and play much better in the second half.
Lamar Miller with rushing touchdown #6 opens up the 14-point lead, and Al Golden is with Samantha.
Coach, can't catch a break. You get the touchdown, then your right tackle goes down. What's Feliciano's status right now?
He's a bad athlete, so he shouldn't be jumping around like that. He's just got to, hopefully he'll be all right. You know, he's a really hard worker and a great contributor, so hopefully we'll get him back here.
Scoreboard's looking good, but I know as a coach you're never satisfied. What's your biggest concern at this point?
Got a long way to go. It's a good football team we're playing. He's going to make some adjustments. We have to make some adjustments. Not converting enough on offense for my liking right now. We had really good field positions against a team that doesn't give you a field position. We got to do better with it.
Defensively on that long drive for Georgia Tech, what'd you see going wrong out there?
Well, they were running into the boundary a couple times, and then when they did throw it to the field, they did toss it to the field. We were late. Our corner was overextended on #1. He needs to come quicker. But overall, I mean, we didn't give him the explosive play, and if you do that, you got a chance.
All right, thanks, Coach. Let you get in there. Guys?
All right, Samantha, thanks very much. 14-point lead at halftime for Al Golden's Miami Hurricanes. The halftime report coming up as we head back to Reese Davis.